I wanted to talk about how important it is to change your environment every now and then, especially if you haven't been feeling your best. Try some different food, go to a different place than you usually would on your off day in your spare time. Even if it's not that long, it's still quite beneficial since we are creatures of habits. If you haven't been feeling good, go somewhere you haven't been in a long time that brings you a nostalgic memory. The reason I'm at the beach today is because when I was younger, my mom used to always bring me here. This is Redondo Beach. She used to always bring me here and we were like, go out to eat, walk on the pier and the dock. Instead of going to the gym today, which is my usual routine, I just challenged myself to go somewhere completely different. And instead of being on the gym equipment, I'm gonna just go for a little walk today and enjoy myself. Sometimes we will allow social media to trick us into believing we have to have a lot of money to enjoy life, right? To change your environment, you know, you don't need a lot. I mean, you don't have to go as far as going to the beach. You could just go to a different coffee place for your lunch break. Go to a different restaurant on your off day. You know, go to a different park that you've never been to. Just experience something different so that you can get a different feeling, make a new memory. Life is short and the world is humongous. And you really don't have to get on a plane to really change your environment. A lot of it is just being open to trying something new. And sometimes I know it's hard to try something new, especially when your friends or family may not want to do it, right? But don't let that stop you from going to a place you haven't been to in a while, or a place you've never been to, or trying a different food. Sometimes that's why it's good to just try something new and not tell anyone until you do it, because sometimes they may frown upon it if it's too unfamiliar, but it may not be too out there for you. It may be exactly what you need, right? Some people right now could tell them, hey, have you ever tried Indian food? Let's do some Indian food. And some people would be like, yeah, I love it, you know. Some people are like, nah, that's not for me. I'm gonna stick to what I know. Don't be afraid to just do things by yourself. Sometimes when we're sad, we feel like we have to spend a lot of money to increase our mood, right? You guys feel like y'all gotta go get a bottle or a cocktail or some trees or go shopping online. You don't have to. You just have to give yourself experiences in a different way. Like even being at the beach, the smell of the beach brings back nostalgic memories. The smell of cooking the food, that's something for me. And I know it has to be releasing dopamine because I just feel better just being here, not even doing anything, just being here. So if you haven't been to the beach in a while, get up out there and enjoy it while you can. Because when you get older, you don't want to look back and think about how many times you could have went and you didn't go. Also, what is it about the waves that are just so relaxing? Like, it's nothing like hearing the real waves. It brings back so many childhood memories, at least for me. Well, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for watching the video. And I hope you do something today to bring you a corner, a sliver of joy, because life is hard, but remember that you're tougher. Also too, a lot of you be struggling to get that vitamin D, and not the D, but actual vitamin D. Get it from the sun. Those pills, they don't absorb as good as the natural stuff, man. Get up on out there and get you some sun. Especially if you are struggling to lose weight, it's important that you remember that happiness can get you far. Because if you're a stressed eater like myself, or if you eat when you're bored, doing things that bring you happiness besides food is good for you, because studies shown that food gives people a dopamine hit, certain foods, and that's why some of it is so addictive and so hard to stop. So you have to actively work towards your happiness if you stress eat like me. Do you guys remember when you were kids and we would build sandcastles, and like when the water would come up, it'll wash it off? And like, instead of you being mad saying, I'm never gonna build another sandcastle again, what would we do? We would just get right back to it. And I think we all need to get back to that point. If you fell recently or dropped the ball, you just gotta look at it as the next sandcastle will be bigger and better. That's how we're coming all 2025. Say my name, say my name.